Williamson's Charles is probably mad at me because he reminds me of Charles Barkley, which actually is a compliment to Charles, who is obviously a great Hall of Fame player. But this kid is just like another world, another level of Charles Barkley. He's a little bigger and just, he weighs 285 pounds. Charles weighed 285 pounds, but it wasn't distributed the same way. A different body fat, I think, was different. But he's a different guy. He's hard to play against.
Just to recap what you said last night after the win, he's hard to handle. It's hard to defend him, Zion Williamson. He's a physical specimen. He's like Charles Barkley was, except he shoots better than Charles did, and he's not as fat. Yes, Fritzy?
Yeah, Charles is going to kill me. I know that.
Yes.
Sir Charles Barkley is actually on the line right now.
Hey, Charles, how are you?
Oh, no.
Hey, Boeheim, let me tell you something. When I see you, I'm going to say two things to you. I'm going to say, Jim, please take your glasses off because you can't punch a man with glasses on. That's wrong.
Charles, you wouldn't have to punch me. You just have to put your finger on me because you're now 300-plus pounds, not 270.
Wow.
You just have to put your finger on me. But how about I compare the greatest young player in a long time to you, as an equal type of comparison as a player. So that's a compliment. I had to put a little negative in there as well.
Hey, listen, I'm not sensitive. I'm not sensitive at all. Hey, you know what? The kid is really, really explosive. It's been fun to watch him play.
Oh my gosh!
But he got an unbelievable body. But I think he's a lot more explosive than me, to be honest with you.
Well, you were pretty explosive, Charles. I'm not going to sell you short. I think though that people don't realize you're 6'4". This guy's 6'7" or so.
So that was going to be my question for you. Like, I have never met him in person. Is he really 6'7"?
I think he's a shade under. I would say. I would say, but as with you, I don't think that matters. That whether he's 6'6", 6'7", he plays big. I remember when you dunked on, I think at the Olympic trials, which we don't want to talk about, but I remember when you dunked on Patrick and Dreiling and another 7-footer. Remember that? You tore the basket down and the building all stopped. And
we call those the good old days.
That's what somebody in my house who's from Alabama said Charles's weight is all in his butt. Now, I didn't say that. But that's somebody from Alabama.
Okay, so Jim's wife is the one who said that you have a fat ass.
That's who said that. And
that's who's in the background there.
Yes, he's always telling me what to say and not say, and you know how that goes.
Hey Dan, he stole one of my homegirls from Alabama. When I saw her, I was like, she could do so much better because she's beautiful and he's not.
There's no doubt about that. There's no argument about that. Thanks, Charles. I do appreciate that. But you're right. This kid is. You're going to enjoy watching this kid play in the NBA. I'm glad there's a one and done rule right now. I wish it was a zero and done rule. But he's special. He'll have some problems with size once in a while, but he'll just knock guys out of the way and get to the basket. But he's going to be fun to watch over the next 10, 15 years.
Hey, Charles, thanks for being a good sport answering the phone. I don't know if you knew what was going to be brought up when we brought you on here with Coach Boeheim, but thanks for being a good sport.
Oh, man, anytime. Dan, thank you for having me. Tell the Dan I say hello. Jim, I love you, man. Happy New Year, and I'll see you and Julie somewhere.
Thank you, Charles. And, Coach, congratulations on the win, and thanks for joining us. Tell your wife, let's wait until the next big win before she texts me at like 2 in the morning.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.